Hello, everyone, and welcome back for the fourth episode of the Bracken Buzz podcast. I'm still your host, Colin Gerald, and today I am chatting with Molly Jordan, the Bracken County 4-H Youth Development Agent for the Bracken County Cooperative Extension Service. Welcome, Molly.
Thank you, Colin. Good morning.
So, today we will be discussing what 4-H Youth Development is, the opportunities it provides to students in our community in both Augusta Independent School and Bracken County schools, and how we as a community can get involved with the incredible work 4-H is doing. So, let's hop in. So, Molly, I think most people probably know who you are, but just tell us a little bit about yourself and what Bracken County 4-H Youth Development does.
So I am a homegrown girl. I graduated from Bracken County High School in 2002. Later went on to Morehead State University and got a bachelor's in general agriculture. Uh, Messed in crop insurance for a little while after I graduated, and then this job opportunity came along, and I'm back here in my hometown. I love it. I love getting to see all the kids that I grew up with. Although that does make me feel my age.
Maybe a little bit old.
Sitting here with you makes me feel old because you were one of my 4-Hers. So I think I'm pretty blessed in the fact that I am in my home county, and I get to see uh, what 4-H does for my own community that I'm a part of. So a little bit about what Bracken County 4-H Youth Development does is we are a program that provides non-formal education both in school and out of school for kids through a variety of different ways, through camps, through clubs, through different activities. Most people can usually see me strolling through the schools with farm animals, and I've been known to walk around the streets of Augusta with a goat and uh, so that's kind of my thing is I like bringing agriculture into the education system and introducing that at a very young age to these kids.
That's great. So tell us a little bit more about what got you into the extension agent role. How did you find out about it? What made you interested in it? That type of stuff.
So I grew up in the 4-H program. Tom Stevenson was my 4-H agent. A lot of people in Brighton County had him as a 4-H agent, and he made a great impact on a lot of people. Uh, I learned at an early age how important 4-H was. It got me into public speaking. It got me out of my shell. It gave me opportunities that I wasn't getting in school. So 4-H gave me those type of things. As I progressed through school, I got involved in FFA. I had probably the greatest ag teacher ever. Not to be biased.
Oh, it wasn't your dad, was it?
It might have been Jim Fields. He kind of pushed me into the agriculture field, being a farm girl and growing up on it. Uh, so I went to school and I knew I was majoring in agriculture. I just didn't know what field I was going to end up with. Uh, I never dreamed I would end up as a 4-H agent because you don't really have to have an agriculture background to be a 4-H agent.
Hmm.
Uh, it helps some, but you really don't have to have that. Uh, so I didn't envision myself as becoming a 4-H agent. It just kind of happened.
Just happened. And you love what you do, right?
I do. I love my job. I wake up every day thinking about programs I'm going to do, different opportunities I will bring to the county, uh, just getting the kids involved.
That's awesome. So you and I just got back from 2025 4-H camp at the North Central campus in Carlisle. So talk a little bit about what 4-H camp is like for some of those who may not know. How many students you took this year, the experiences you had, and anything else you want people to know about the camp experience this year.
So I think that we went on the hottest week ever. I
Yes,
think
agreed.
we were on the surface of the sun.
Yes.
But 4-H camp is a week-long camp. Like you said, it's in Carlisle, and it's open to any child who is graduating third grade, going into fourth grade, all the way up to ages 15. Once they become 16, they then become a junior counselor, and then they become an adult counselor once they become 19. Uh, so I've had several kids that have went from camper to JC to now an adult counselor, and it's pretty neat seeing that growth and development through them at this camp. Uh, I did take 101 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Whew.
including counselors and campers from Bracken County this year. Um, and while they're there, they get to do all kinds of different activities from climbing the rock wall at high ropes to fishing, swimming. Um, and a lot of people think that just that 4-H is only 4-H camp. And,
Mm-hmm.
and I do try to get out there and I do try to get our other programs recognized. But 4-H camp is probably by far the most experienced in 4-H these kids get.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Camp signups usually come out after the first of the year. Usually is when we have our camp week set. We do fill up pretty fast, so we put it out on Facebook, and I'll be sending flyers home from school. So just be on the lookout for those later on after the first of the year. Um, I know personally I've seen the benefits of 4-H camp. Uh, I brag to people that even though they're all like, "You're taking my kids away for a week." I'm like, "Yeah, but I get to do these experiences with them."
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen kids learn to swim for the very first time, and they go off the diving board, and so I get those special experiences with the kids. And then being a mom and a 4-H agent also brings a whole different
Mm-hmm.
aspect into it. uh, Mitchell, he learned to swim at 4-H camp. This year was McKenna's very first year as a camper, and she climbed the rock wall and went down the zip line. So I think it's pretty special being a mom and a 4-H agent at the same time because I get to share those experiences with my own kids.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, what are the ages for Big Kid 4-H camp? Because there's the Cloverbud program as well. So, what
Yes.
are the different ages for each one of those?
So the Cloverbud camp is normally a weekend camp, and it is ages 6 to 8. And then the Big Kid camp starts at age 9. But if you are 8, but you're going into the fourth grade, you're still allowed to go to Big Kid camp.
Okay, that's
So
great. So, how many kids are involved in 4-H overall? Would you say just a rough number?
a rough estimate, I would say I would probably have around 200 kids
Wow,
that are active in various 4-H
that's
programs.
awesome. That's awesome. So, there are other clubs that you do throughout the year as well. Tell us some of those. You don't have to talk about them. Just tell us the names of some of them.
So probably my two biggest are our livestock club, which the kids show beef cattle, they show pigs, all those types of things, and then we have our shooting sports program.
Mm-hmm.
We have our shooting sports range down off the double A. That's probably one of our other big ones. But then I have our welding program that I do. I partner a lot with Samantha Wilson in the community school
Mm-hmm.
initiative and doing a bunch of different clubs. Um, but I like gauging all different aspects from being art, cooking, hands-on STEM activities. I kind of vary throughout the year on what is offered.
Okay. Okay. So that was kind of going into the next question. What other programming do you offer outside of those student interest clubs at a 4-H camp? What do you do during the summer? That type of stuff.
So during the summer, we do a lot of day camps, whether it be, we do have a fishing day camp coming up in the middle of July over at the Industrial Park Lakes. We're going to do some basic 101 fishing stuff there. I do some things with the summer lunch program, kind of little pop up activities there. Um, Camp takes up most of our summer, but we also have the Bracken County Showmanship coming up on July the 20th. It's in partnership with the Riverfest Fair this year. Uh, we do have sponsorships letters available for that. If anyone is interested in being a sponsor, they can just contact us here at the Extension office for our showmanship contest. That's been going on since 2002.
Mm,
Yeah, I was the very first winner.
inaugural winner.
Yes,
Look
I
at that.
was. Yeah, I still have my belt buckle.
We have a celebrity in our midst. So, how can the community be involved in the 4-H youth development and extension service in general?
So, a lot of people think that we have one boss here in the office, whether it be myself, whether it be Shannon, and we do have a vacant ag position. That's not the case. Shannon, myself, and the ag agent, we are all separate jobs. None of us are bosses of each other. We all do different types of programming. Shannon focuses mainly on the family and consumer science, the healthy eating, those types of things. I focus, of course, on the youth, and then the ag agent focuses on the farming and things like that. But ways people that can get involved is volunteering. If you have a special skill, a special education, you have a something that you would like to share with the community, come to us. We'll help you get it out there. We'll help share with our county. So that's one way that you can help us here at the extension office. Is if you have a special skill or talent, come to us.
Absolutely. We're always looking for coaches for the 4-H shooting sports program and for counselors for 4-H
Yes.
camp, anything like that. So lots of different ways to get involved. Is there anything else that you want to tell us about you or about 4-H or the Extension Service or just anything in general? Any fun fact about yourself that you want to talk about?
Fun fact about myself. I don't
Sure.
I don't.
I
Let's
mean,
see.
if you have one,
I was on a billboard
really.
in Louisville.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Louisville.
Uh huh.
What for?
I was a state FFA officer.
Oh, okay. Okay. What was that back in 2014 or something?
2014.
You're pretty
honey.
young.
Yeah, right. It was in 2003, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah. One of the things I think that people is the most misconcepted idea about 4-H is that we are just in Bracken County schools.
Mm-hmm.
The AA is and always will be the great divide of the county, and people don't think because they go to Augusta that they can participate in 4-H activities, and that is not the case. Um, I want people to understand that even if you go to Augusta Independent School, you still can participate in Bracken County 4-H. It's not just Bracken County School 4-H. It is Bracken County, so we can encompass the whole county, whether it be you go to Bracken County School District, you're in Augusta, you're homeschooled, whatever the case may be, you can still be involved in 4-H.
Absolutely. The color of 4-H is green, not
Yes.
blue or orange. So, or white and black,
Yes.
But anyway,
Correct.
is there anything else you want to tell us about?
I am thrilled to have you here with me this summer in
Oh,
our
yeah.
extension office.
Yeah, I'm an intern this summer, and it has been a hot one so far. My main memory is camp, and that was fun. It was fun. I really did enjoy it. It was hot, yes, but I think the kids really enjoyed it. I think it was a good experience for all the adults who were there. We had several first-time adult counselors,
Mhm.
such as myself, and then Paula and Erica, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we had a fun group. It was good.
It brings a different perspective when you go from camper to counselor.
Yes, it does. And I had not been for 7 years.
Yes.
So it was way different than what I remember it being.
Yeah.
So,
But
well,
I think all
yeah.
the kids enjoyed it and everything.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we had a great group that was going. And we went with Mason County, Robertson County, and Lewis County. So how many kids total would you say?
I think
We're probably
I
there.
think our camp number ended up being like 300 and close to 380.
Oh, okay.
Is what our camp number ended up being.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Kids running around everywhere. Shoo, wait. Shout out to Trevor and Samantha and Brittany and Ashley, the
Yes.
other 4-H agents who are awesome. So, well, Molly, if there's not anything else that you want to talk about specifically, there is one thing that I do want to talk about.
Oh.
So what goes into the livestock show for the Augusta River Fest that's happening here at the Extension office?
So we partnered with the Augusta River Fest Fair this year. Janet Hunt approached me on our livestock show on bringing a different aspect into the River Fest. And I talked about our livestock show that we do here. And so what it is a showmanship contest. So the kids are being judged on how they handle their animals, not the animals themselves. I'm a big proponent of showmanship because I think it means a lot more that the kid knows how to handle that animal as opposed to just walking it out in the ring and the animal getting judged.
Mm-hmm.
It just really shows the time and the effort that the kid has put into that program or into their project. I do provide a premium to every kid that is in my livestock program, and it is a combination of scholarship or sponsorship money throughout past several years and this year. So we try to get as much as we can so these kids get some payback for the time and the effort that they've put into their
Mm-hmm.
project.
Well, that's great. That's awesome. So it's different than what the Germantown Fair does. They do a livestock show, so they are judged on their animal, not their showmanship.
Correct. They do both. They have market and showmanship there.
Okay.
The premium sale, or I guess not really a sale because we don't really sell the animals, but the premium that we give to our Bracken County kids came about when the Germantown livestock sale kind of fizzled out. And so
Mm.
we wanted to be able to give our kids here in Bracken County uh, just a pat on the back of you've worked all summer on this show animal, so here's a little something for you for working that hard.
Absolutely. That's great. How many sponsors did you have last year? Do
I
you
say
remember?
I think overall I had around $6,000
Wow, that's
that,
awesome.
and I divided equally among all my kids, even my little novice kids.
Mm.
So from the ages of 5 to 8, they do get a little bit of money as well because sometimes they work harder than the big kids do.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. That's great. That's awesome. So, Molly, thank you again for joining me today for this episode and sharing more about you and what Bracken County 4-H Youth Development is doing. I've had a great time interning with you this summer. My eyes have been open to everything that Extension does, not just 4-H, but Extension in general. And I think we have a really great group here at the office that is willing to do just about anything for anyone to make things exciting and interesting for everyone in our community.
you still have a couple months left to
I do.
go.
I do. My last day here is August 8th.
Yes,
So,
you get to go through Germantown Fair with
yes,
us.
little over a month. So, Germantown Fair coming up, the showmanship coming up. It'll be great. It'll be good. Several day camps.
Mm-hmm.
We have a few day camps and fun Fridays. So, I hope all of this information was informative and helpful to community members listening, and maybe we will see them hopping in to help with your initiatives or different clubs in the future. So, before we finish, I did want to share several events that are coming up in the community. So, the Augusta Volunteer Fire Department Fireworks and Festival in downtown and at the boat dock is July 4th. I'm hoping this episode will come out on July 4th so that it's not delayed information. Fireworks will go off around dusk once the sun goes down and it gets a little bit darker. The Germantown Park is having a 4th of July parade on Sunday, July 6th at 2 p.m. The Augusta Riverfest Fair that we've been talking a little bit about is July 18th through the 20th. So they have lots of different things going on. Music on Friday and Saturday from local musicians, pageants on Thursday and Friday, the baby show on Saturday. Um, oh, wait, Friday and Saturday. Pageants on Friday and Saturday. Sorry about that. The baby show on Saturday. The floral hall at the community center will be all 3 days. They have a kids pedal tractor pull on Sunday, a cake auction on Saturday, animal showmanship contest that we've talked about on Sunday at the extension office, a dog show on Sunday, and all kinds of other stuff going on. So check out the Augusta Bracken County Tourism Facebook page or their website for more info. The Brooksville Rock the Block Festival is just around the corner. It will be around the old courthouse and the Judicial Center on Saturday, August 2nd from 2 to 6 p.m. Different rides, inflatables, activities, vendors, fun slide, DJ, food trucks, school groups, all kinds of stuff.
I've heard they've got some bigger rides coming this
Yes,
year,
they
possibly.
do. Yes. They have Tubs of Fun, I think is what it's called. It's kind of like a scrambler, I think, type
Mm-hmm.
of ride. So maybe we'll have some other stuff. They also have a frog derby and a watermelon eating contest. Molly, will you be doing?
I will be. I will be. I actually have someone helping me with the frog derby, but I will be hosting the watermelon eating contest.
Oh, you won't be
So,
participating? Man, come on.
are you going to be participating?
Maybe I'll help you host it.
You did it before. Did you do it before?
I probably when I was like 5 years old or something, when we used to have a big festival in Brooksville. But maybe we'll get back to that. Maybe I will do the watermelon eating contest. And then they also have a prize walk of different prizes you could win. Also check out the Augusta Bracken County Tourism Facebook page or their website for more information. Also, the next big event is Germantown Fair. So that is August 4th through the 9th, Monday through Saturday at the Germantown Fairgrounds. Of course, they have all kinds of different pageants, livestock shows, showmanship, tractor pulls, demolition derby, kid and family activities, cornhole tournaments, music, and of course the carnival rides that are starting every day at 6 p.m. Admission is $10 Monday through Thursday and $15 on Friday and Saturday. Check out the Germantown Fair Facebook page or website for more info on that. And I'm sure I missed something, but hopefully that offers an idea of some of the fun things going on in our community. Oh, I did miss the fishing day. What's
Fi-
it called, Molly?
Fishing with friends.
Fishing with Friends on July 23rd,
Mhm.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Is that a partnership with Frisk?
Yes, Frisk is providing
Okay.
lunch for us that
Okay.
day.
Yes. So make sure to come out for that. It will be at the Bracken County Industrial Park at the lake there. Um, is it the one with the walking trail?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect. So
It's
you can walk around while your kid fishes. I mean,
yep.
or you can fish and they can walk around, whatever. But yes, hopefully that gives an idea of some of the awesome things our community is doing. Oh,
Don't forget about your garden programs on
oh, and then my
Monday.
garden program. Yes. So as an intern, I have to have a summer project going while I'm here at the extension office. So my summer project is the Bracken County 4-H Community Crop Corner. So it is two 6 foot long raised beds on the courthouse lawn at the corner by the dispatch office, and we are growing tomatoes and red bell peppers to hopefully use for a recipe with some students and senior citizens. So all students and senior citizens from around the county are invited to come every Monday from 11 a.m. to noon to just learn about some gardening, check on the different plants that we have, and just kind of talk and hang out with each other. So hopefully that will help bridge some of that generational gap between our seniors and our students. So if you're interested in that type of stuff, join me and Molly for that. It will be a fun time, I'm
It
sure.
is.
We always try to be fun. So hopefully it will be fun. Anything else, Molly, before we
uh,
wrap it up?
no, I don't think so. I'm gonna make sure to get your plug in there for your community garden you work
Oh
hard on.
yeah, got to get my summer project in there. I'll have to tell boss lady that this is what I did for marketing. I
Uh-huh.
put it on my
It's on
podcast.
your podcast.
So this wraps up the fourth episode of the Bracken Buzz podcast. I'm Colin Gerald signing off for now. Make sure to take care of yourself and each other. Have a good one.